One of the coolest things about being a content creator is devs just send you all sorts of weird stuff. And being an Apex creator specifically has meant the devs have sent me a lot of rare things, exclusive creator only items, some of which are literal heirlooms, which are really, really cool. So I thought it would be fun to go through some of the real life heirlooms that the devs have given me and talk about the backstory of these items a little bit, just for a bit of a fun, I don't know, bit of a different video. Starting with probably let's start with my favorite item, and then we'll go through. There's quite a lot. A lot of them I have on me right now, and then there's others that I don't have, and I'll show like footage of in the past because they are at a different location right now. But yeah, so obviously this is my favorite, like I was talking about. This was for the season 17, the anniversary event for one of the seasons of one of the years. I think year 3, I believe, or maybe year 4. I don't know. Time has flown. Anyway, it's a box, and inside this box is quite a lot of little goodies. So this was I guess, a celebration for the new season. The weird thing is, they don't really tell you that they're going to send you things. You just get a random email saying that something's being sent to your house, and then you get a random box. It's a very strange experience. This one opens up like this, and then it has the Apex logo inside, which is pretty cool. Just like a little foam pad, and then in there you get the actual heirloom and a little note. And basically, I'll just show you on screen. I've shown this before, but very quickly. So that is the note. And then on the back, it has instructions for how to use the heirloom. Now, I don't know why they added this, but it's pretty cool. They added Beats headphones with my my name and the Apex logo. It's just normal Beats headphones. Pretty awesome. I don't know how much these are worth, but they just randomly sent that because it was the season name was mixtape. So in the theme of music, I suppose, they added that. And then this is the coolest part. You may have seen this a few times. This is actually the Wraith Recolor, which came with the collection event at the time. Pretty awesome. Now, I don't think this is to scale, unless Wraith really is that small. I don't know. It's pretty small. I can barely fit my finger in this thing, but it's very, very awesome. And then it comes with this little stand thing as well. So let me show you that. I'll put this box down. It fits the colors of the season as well, I believe. So I'll put that down there. We have this little display stand. It's a bit of a pain to get in, and it also has the Apex logo. You'll see a lot of these things that I'm going to show you all have Apex logo, whether it's like actually something unique to Apex or just like a retheme of some other kind of merch. It all has the Apex logo. So now you put that in there. It's a bit strange. It doesn't really stand up. I mean, I can't get it to stand up anyway. It kind of does. You got this little display. That's what I mean by it doesn't quite stand up. I don't know if mine's faulty or if that's the normal way. It's kind of hard to tell because this isn't a product you can buy and it was made in very limited numbers. So yeah, you kind of just have to guess. And I have a funny story about one item later where I guessed about something and I was wrong. Okay, so anyway, this is a very cool display piece to put on your gaming setup or whatever. Pretty awesome. Like I say, my favorite one, and it even comes with a remote. So, like the most typical RGB remote you've ever seen. On red, work on off. It was working, but now the remote doesn't work. Maybe I think I know why. Give me a second. Take that out. Now should work. Nope. I don't really know why. Anyway, you're supposed to be able to choose the colors. Like I say, nobody's really made any guide for this. It's kind of spooky. Ooh, because, like I say, it's made in very limited quantities. Remote's supposed to work. You can choose what colors you want. Very cool display piece, honestly. And that is the first actual heirloom, or you know, a piece based on the heirloom that the dev sent. Very, very awesome. Really love this one. The whole box is pretty cool as well. Not really like much of a backstory for this one in terms of like the lore behind it. It's just a Wraith heirloom. It's for the season of Season 17 Revelry. Then we have the next piece, which was pretty cool. Now, if I remember correctly, this was a bundle of items that came together, and there was even like a little shiny sticker pack, something in here, and then a little display piece. Now, I'll show what's in here last, but this was for the Final Fantasy Collab event. Now, the funny thing about the Final Fantasy Collab event was it was the first event that was not leaked online by leakers and data miners, because devs went out of their way to contact a lot of these leakers and tell them, please don't leak this event. Please do not leak it. And then we had sort of like an announcement trailer. So obviously it's the first event of its kind where it's not leaked. Nobody knows what's going on. And so it was very surprising to find this at my door. I didn't really know about Final Fantasy, so seeing this, I wasn't sure what it was. One doesn't light up or anything, but it's another little display piece. And then it comes with the stickers, which are actually related to the stickers in the game for the collection event. Little did I know at the time, that was probably one of the best events we've ever had in terms of like LTM. It's really cool. So we got the Horizon sticker. That's basically some of the stickers that were literally the ones in game. Yep, that one. We have this character from Final Fantasy. Then we have this Wraith sticker. And I think, now I could be wrong about this one, but I think this bundle in particular was available for sale or a giveaway for a very limited time. Now, I'm not sure on the specifics of that one. I can't quite remember, but I do think it was available to the public for a very short time. Whether it was for a giveaway or a sale, I don't remember. So you may have seen this stuff already. But then this one, probably they've sold a lot of Nessies. All sorts of colors, shapes, and sizes. This is probably the rarest Nessie that they have, besides the one that you could buy from ALGS, I suppose. The Final Fantasy Nessie is pretty cool. Yeah, it's a Nessie. What more can you say? Pretty cool, pretty awesome. But unfortunately, you can't take this off. I mean, I guess you could rip it off, but that would be a bit of a shame. So that one's pretty nice. Not really much of a backstory behind it once again. Although, like I say, it's got the logo of the merch company that Apex partnered with, so I think that one was on sale. Not 100% sure. Then we got another one. This is another little bundle which they gave to creators. Now, if you are lucky enough to be a creator and actually get invited to the Respawn studio and have like a playtest event at their studio, then you get to see the studio itself. It's really awesome place. And they'll usually give you like a few little items to show off the event. Hang on a minute, I need to just lift this up to show you here. Let's not knock that down. Okay, there we go. So the first of which, and the story behind this is really quite interesting. This is just like a little lanyard, right? You wear this so everybody knows who you are. There's no confusion and all that. And then it's got like this was for the current season, Alter season, right? But the weird thing is, look at what it says on here. Disruption Preview. Which is funny because the season isn't called Disruption. I don't actually remember the name of the season, but yeah, it says Disruption Preview, which is very strange considering, well, that's not the name of the season. So I guess something went on there. Maybe there was like a in-game code, a dev build code name for the season. Maybe there were some changes. But you may remember the season launch trailer for this current season showcased the new upcoming map, which should be coming next season, with Alter and the whole story. So I wonder if there was some kind of something went wrong with this season, and they had to push back the map release because and then change the name of the season as well, because yeah, it's just a very interesting little piece of info there. But that bundle also came with a couple cool things. Firstly, it came with this bucket hat with the Apex logo, and also a actual Stanley Cup with the Apex logo as well. It's pretty interesting. And it also came with an SSD drive. I mean, not really came with it, but it had the Alter logo on it, which is pretty cool. And then there was one final one, which is probably my favorite from this sort of set of items. Open this up, and it has a little pin. kind of wish it was a fridge magnet, because I'm never going to use a pin. I just feel like where would you use a pin anyway? But yeah, very cool. And then the Nessie pops up. Very cool, very shiny, very lovely. Yeah, but I might turn this into a fridge magnet because it's pretty awesome. But yeah, it's like a little Apex official creator badge, I suppose. Pretty cool. Next we have kind of, I guess you can call this the rarest item I have for a very weird reason. Now it's not really like an official Apex item. I need to actually find it actually. Well, here's one, and then the next one is here. So once again, we have another hat, but this one, if I try and get this, maybe you can see it just about. There's an outline on this logo, which is actually the UK silhouette. It's really hard to tell, but now we have two hats. Nice. Okay, and it came with this tiny little pin as well. Once again, a pin. I just feel like fridge magnets would be cool anyway. It said, let's see if we can focus here. Thank you for watching the Apex Legends Community Cup. You're one of the lucky winners of our exclusive limited edition pin, badge, and cap. So this was like a very small set of items. It was made for the Apex Legends Community Cup. You may have remembered I took part in this, and we almost won until we didn't. But it was fun. And the viewers, there was like a competition to win this goodie bag, right? I don't think there were many created, and there were, in fact, a few left over, so they sent some to the creators. So, pretty rare item, I suppose. You know, not as cool as the kunai, of course, but probably rarer than the kunai, because I know quite a lot of those got sent out. Let's see what other things we have here. There's one more item that I can show you right now, and then we're sort of going to just go through some old videos. This is unfortunately, it's got a bit of the like sticker that was attached to it, but this is a little box. Now, once again, I didn't get an email about this. I didn't get an email. I didn't get any notification about it. I didn't have any tracking information. It just arrived in the mail. Okay. And you're like, okay, a little crypto box. That's pretty cool. You open it up, and inside is a USB drive, the coolest USB drive I've probably ever seen. Look at that. It's very cool. You open it up. It's like that. Now, I don't know if this will power on, but I hope so. Show you. I'm going to plug a USB drive into a power supply. Hopefully this doesn't blow up. Oh, it doesn't. What? Does it work? Oh, it does. It does work. Look, it lights up. It's very hard to tell in this day. That's so funny. You can see my face in there. But yeah, it lights up. Very cool in the dark. But yeah, that came in the mail, right? It came in the mail, which is just ridiculous to think about, okay? Because you're thinking, all right, this is just an Apex, like, lore item they sent out to creators, right? Makes sense. But what if it wasn't? What if this was just some crazy hacker that found my address and other creators' address and thought this would be a great way to hack people? So obviously, the first thing I did when I found this was plug it into my computer, which is what I'll do right now to show you what's on it. So let me get up my display and I'll show you exactly what was on this thing. Hang on a little second. We're gonna go here. Honestly, there wasn't much on it. I may have actually deleted the files on it. Be awkward. Yes, I did. I used it for an Android boot or something like that. Well, never mind. The files are online. It was basically it was a lore piece to showcase the upcoming Revenant Reborn rework. And it showed some pretty cool lore pictures that were exclusive and nobody had access to this stuff. So, pretty awesome, to be honest. Pretty awesome. Now, another one of the items that I don't have on me right now is the Apex Legends Bloodhound lore area. So it was the giant raven that appeared in the Bloodhound takeover, and my one had a broken beak. Now, I thought at the time that the beak was meant to be broken, and maybe it was some lore feature, and that when the town takeover came out, you could destroy the beak somehow. So it was funny that we all had this little belief that that might be the case, but no, mine was just broken. And it even came with a little card to show which one yours was. And I think there was like 60 created in the world. So it was a really rare item. Really, really cool to get one. And then another item which spawned quite a few memes was the Pathfinder boxing glove, which came alongside the Fight Night Town Takeover. Fun fact, that took before the Fight Night Town Takeover, there was another shipping yard area which was basically in the game for like a very short time, never to be seen again. Imagine being the dev that worked on this Town Takeover and it was only in the live game for like a couple of weeks. That'd be pretty sad. But yeah, that came with the boxing gloves and like a boxing suit and like a really cool LED box, which you can see on screen now. And I think that is pretty much a roundup of all the items I've received. What was your favorite? And if you were a creator, what kind of item would you hope to receive in the mail? Let me know, and let me know what you think of this video style, and I see you in the comments. Cheerio.